Hello, my loves, and welcome back to our 1-month workout challenge. Today, we're gonna be working through our arms and our abs. Now, my mic battery is about to die, so we're gonna get as far as we can with me talking you through the workout until we have to go to a voiceover. So let's see how far we can get. I want you to start here with a cat-cow down on the mat. Hands plant into your mat. Inhale, arching through your spine. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, drop your belly. Chest comes forward. Exhale, round through your spine. Sending your tailbone between your legs. Go ahead and come back into a neutral position. We're gonna start with some warm-up push-ups. Don't kill me here, you've got this. Also option to have your handheld weights and or wrist weights with you. Knees plant on your mat. Send your hips forward so they're in line with your shoulders. Dropping down, squeezing up, you've got 5. Keep your elbows tucked in towards your torso, you've got 4. Good, lowering nice and slow. Place your weight through your palms for 3. Squeezing in, 4, 2. Pulse with me on 1, you've got 5. 4, just warming up to your arms. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work, sit it back down on your hips. Tuck your toes underneath you, come up into a plank. Drop down into a push-up, place your knees on the ground, set it back into a child's pose, and repeat. Tuck your toes, send it forward into a plank. Dropping down, place your knees on the ground, send back into a child's pose. There we go. Tuck your toes, keep your core tight as you send your shoulders over your wrists. Drop it down. Option to place your knees on the mat before you drop down into your push-up. Tuck your toes, send your weight to the front of your mat. Squeeze your glutes. Option to drop your knees now before you come into your push-up, and then send it back. Beautiful work, tuck your toes, you've got 5 more of these. Sending your weight forward, squeezing your glutes on the way down, keep everything nice and strong. Send your hips back, tuck your toes, that's 4, here we go. Drop it down, see if you can stay on your toes for this, and then plant your knees to the ground for 2. Ooh, that's actually 3, so let me get ahead of myself. There we go. This is 2, 1 more, send it forward. Squeeze down, elbows stay towards your torso, drop your knees, send it back, and come back into your plank. There we go. Stay here for just a second, roll your shoulders down, stay strong. Tapping right and left, shoulder taps, right and left. Do your best not to sway your hips here. Really think about flexing through your core, staying a long line of energy from your heels to the top of your head. Tapping right and left, squeeze your core even more. Placing a wide base of your hands on the mat, tapping right and left. Here we go, you got 5. 4, drop your hips. 3, good work. 2, and 1, nice and strong. Plant your knees on your mat. Take your child's pose. Let the weight come out of your wrists here for just a second. Come up to face me. You're gonna extend your left leg long. So right knee is gonna stay planted, left leg comes out. This is where you wanna grab your weights, either on your wrists or your handheld dumbbells. Arms come out, hands are facing the mat. Flex your core, tuck your tailbone under. Tap your fingers down to the side and come up. Tap, squeeze through your core, bring yourself up. You've got 5 more of these. Good work. You've got 4. Keep your obliques engaged. For 3, strong through your chest, keep your shoulders away from your ears. For 2, and on 1. Tap down, flip your palms up, drive into your shoulders, and squeeze up. You drop down, open, close, and up. There we go, drop down, open, close, and up. Palms are now facing the sky. Open, close, squeeze up. Can we squeeze even further down towards that mat? Really place that strain on your obliques. Tucking that tailbone under. Thinking about drawing up with strength through that left oblique. You've got 5. Good work. Out, close, and up. There's 4. Keep your shoulders down. See if you can tap your fingers down towards your mat. That's 4. Good work. Keep it strong through the left oblique. Here's 3. Strong up to the top. 4, 2. Tap down, squeeze in, really engaging through your shoulders and your biceps here. And on 1, open, close, pulse it out. Keep sending your hips forward, squeezing through your core. 5, shoulders down. 4, good work. 3, can we deepen this even more? 3, 2, and 1, squeeze it up. Go ahead and drop those arms down. We're gonna come into some hammer curl. So knees come underneath you, hammer curl it up, squeeze down. Squeeze up and down. So elbows are staying glued to your sides. There we go. If you don't have any weight, I want those hands to come in a blade facing each other. Think about really pulling something off of the ground. Pretend there's a band on top of your hand that you're really having to pull up as you squeeze up and you squeeze to lower. So I want you to tap into those biceps. Find that mind-muscle connection for me here as we squeeze up and lower down. Even if you have your light weights with you, think about pulling something up on your way up and resisting on the way down so you find that mind-muscle connection. Keep those shoulders away from your ears for 5. Lowering down. Good work. For 4, check in on my mic battery here. I think we're still good to go. For 3, squeezing up nice and strong. Good work. Can we slow this down even more? I want you to squeeze your biceps so hard they could shake. Really tap in. For 2, lower down. 1 more. Bring it all the way up and squeeze it back down. Right foot comes out, left knee stays planted. Same thing here. Arms extend, hands face forward this time. Tap it down. Squeeze up. Keep a slight bend in your elbows to protect your tissue and protect your shoulders. Down, squeeze up. There we go. You're in one plane of motion here. Pretend your back is up against a wall and you're just moving straight up and down for 5. There we go. Reach those arms a little wider. 4. Like you're trying to touch the edges of the room. Good work. For 3, stay broad through your chest. For 2, keep squeezing into your core. And 1, drop it down, palms flip up, touch your shoulders, extend, squeeze up. Coming back down, touch down to the mat, squeeze your shoulders, down and up. I want you to tap into your shoulders, tap into your biceps, squeeze it in, lift, coming back up to center. You've got 5, squeeze in. I'm actually a liar, this is 3. There we go. For 2, squeeze in, extend, and on 1, pulse it out. Drop it down, pulse for 5, extend. For 4, feel those biceps start to work. For 3, good work, keep those arms wide. 2, and 1, bring it back up to center. Knees come back to your mat. Arms are gonna come up in front of you. Pulse for your overhead press. We're gonna pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press it up. You got 5. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1, press it up. Now, if you don't have your weights here, that's okay. You're gonna pulse here, hands facing each other. Press it up, keep your shoulders away from your ears, and come down. I want you to think about something resisting on the way up and resisting on the way down. Press it up. There we go. Even without weights, you can really tap into that mind-muscle connection. Focus on squeezing through your muscles so hard they could shake. 4, 3, 2, 1, press it up. Last one. 5, 4, keep your core flexed. 3, 2, 1, press it up, bring it down, hands face forward, bicep curls. Elbows stay tucked into your sides. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see. Make sure this elbow is not scooping forward. I want that elbow to stay glued to your torso, stay in place, and squeeze up. So find a mirror if you can, and notice how that elbow stays nice and tucked. If you do find a mirror, tell yourself, oh, hey, gorgeous. You go mirror often? What's going on? Keep squeezing up for 5. Good, resisting off the ground. Pretend you've got a band around your hands. You're pulling up for 4. Here we go. For 3, squeezing those biceps. For 2, we're pulsing up. In 1, bring it up and pulse. Squeezing down, down, up 1 inch at a time. Squeezing nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Combo that with our overhead press. Squeeze it up, elbows come up, squeeze, and flip back down. So keep those elbows nice and strong as you squeeze up and back down. There we go. Keep all of these movements as strong as you can. Squeeze it up, press to the sky, press it down, bicep curl. You've got 5. Beautiful work. Keep these movements nice and strong. You've got 4. Squeezing all the way up, core is tight. Good work. You've got 3. Squeezing up nice and strong. For 2, elbows, ooh, hello. Let me get this actual bicep curl here. And on 1, bring it back in front of you, pulse. 5, 4, 3, open and close in 2, and on 1, open your elbows wide, squeeze them together. Open wide, flat against the wall behind you, squeeze a beach ball between your arms. Open out wide, squeeze that beach ball, open out. And I want you to compress, thinking about hugging a beach ball between your elbows, and open back up. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. I want you to sink them down your shoulders. There we go, up, shoulder blades melt down your spine. You've got 5. Keep it tall. Move even slower, squeezing in. That's 4. There we go. If you don't have your weights, keep your hands up in a blade. Squeezing in, that's 3. Thinking about something, resisting as you open, resisting as you close. That's 2. Open out on 1. Keep your hands up, drop your weights forward, squeeze up. Forward and up. Keep those elbows nice and strong. 5. Good work. Feel those shoulders work. Keep sinking them down your back. 4, 3. Good work. 4, 2. Whew, I'm feeling this in my shoulders. And on 1, drop it down for just a second. Roll your shoulders up and back. Hands come out in front of you. Serve your platter. Squeeze it forward, drop back. Fingers come forward. If you don't have your weights, hands are in a blade. Palms are facing the ceiling. Draw it back. Think about not rounding to your spine as you move forward, but instead melting your shoulders back, serving your platter, and squeezing your elbows behind you. Serve it forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're pinching a pencil, and serve it forward. Good. Try to add any amount of weight that you can onto your hands. If that means you grab water bottles, if that means you grab bags of rice, whatever you have with you. You've got 5. There you go. Maybe you have a massive bottle of shampoo you can use. Who knows? 3. Good work. 4, 2. Squeeze those shoulders forward. On 1, palms face each other. Drive your car. There we go. Keep sending those shoulders forward. Keep sending those arms forward and shoulders down. Squeezing for 5. 4, drive your car. For 3, I know it burns, you've got this. 2 and 1, little circles, tapping up and down. If you don't have your weights, tap your fingers together, up and down. Shoulders melt down, your back, you've got 5. Keep moving. 4, good work. 3, 2, and 1. Arms come out, don't kill me. Come into your elevated bicep curl. Elbows stay up, hands drive in. Hands are facing each other. Come back to your shoulders, really let this burn here. Flex your core, protect your back even as we're kneeling here. You've got 5. Squeeze forward. 4, can we keep those elbows stable? 3, really let it burn to those shoulders. 2, resisting in, resisting out. And on 1, tap your shoulders, release. There we go. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and release down your back. We have a few more movements here. Arms are coming down to your sides, lifting out to the sides of your room and back down. Lifting out, keeping a small bend in your shoulders, and release. Think about your hands touching both sides of your room and come back down. Again, stretching to both sides of the room and back down. You've got 5. Reaching long, you've got 4. Resist on the way back down. Resist on the way up. For 3, there we go. Nice and strong. 4, 2, posture is tall. On 1, pulse it up. Pulsing 5, 4, 3, 2, circles forward. 5, 4, you can do this. 3, 2, 1, circles back. 5, 4, 3, protect those shoulders, bend your arms a little bit. 2 and 1, lower down. Shoulders come up to your ears. Release it back down your back. Weights placed on the mat. If you have them, hands come down. Come back into some push-ups. See if you can pop up onto your toes this time. Option to stay on your knees. Squeeze it up. You've got 5, drop it down. Here's 5, squeeze it up. Never feel bad about taking a break if you need it. We are cruising through these classes nice and quick. I'm trying to pack in as much as I can during our 20 minutes together. That's 3. Here goes 2. So take breaks and stretch out when you need it. And on 1, squeeze it all the way up. Plant your toes and plant your knees. Send your hips back. My red light is starting to blink here. I think we are really running out of time, but I want you to stretch that arm underneath you really quick. And stretch that left arm underneath you. Take it down onto your mat. Let's work through some abs. I want you to grab those weights again if you have them. Starting with your legs in a tabletop, we're gonna go into our single leg stretches. Extend out, bring it back in. Out, squeeze in, send that low back onto your mat, and in. Here we go. Out and in, arms come up. Out and in, squeezing out and in. You've got it. Arms come above your head and squeeze up. Draw both legs together and stretch your leg long. Come up into a crunch, squeeze up. Our legs come out, arms come around, squeeze up. Legs come out, arms come around, and up. There we go. Squeeze and rise up to the top. Squeeze. Now you're really challenging your core and those shoulders even more. Extend. Beautiful. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, round up through your spine. Squeeze up. Beautiful, take it slow, take it steady. You've got 5. Stretching long for 4. Arms curve around. For 3, good work. Keep that core nice and braced. For 2, making your S sound, bringing everything together. And on 1, right leg stays long, left leg stays in your tabletop, pulse your right leg. There we go. Arms stay nice and strong. Bicep curl, you go in, out, strong. 5. For 4, good work. 3, stretching long, 2, and 1. Switch it, bicep curl, in, out, keep those elbows tall as your leg pulses. 5, you've got this. 4, keep your neck and shoulders off the mat. 3, send your low back down towards your mat. 2, and 1, legs come up. Try to keep your neck and shoulders off your mat. Hands come behind your head. Stretch both legs out, draw them in. There we go, both legs come out and draw them in. Beautiful, out and in. Option to add in those arms. Arms come out and around, stretch forward, out. Whew, I'm feeling this, you guys, and stretch forward. Trying to finish this before our mic dies. Squeeze forward, out. Pray to the mic gods here, please. Let us finish this workout together. Stretch it in. Keep that core braced, don't let it dome out. And bring it in, make your S sound. Keep your low back on the mat. Squeeze forward. 5. Can we stretch even longer? Squeeze even taller. 4. Get that. So the shoulder blades off your mat. There we go. For 3. You know it's a good burn when I can barely talk. 4, 2. Squeeze it out. And around. Arms come forward. Palms face the mat. Pilates pulse. Legs stay in tabletop. Roll your shoulder blades even further off your mat. Rolling up on your spine. Making sure your chin is not tucked, but also not looking straight up to the ceiling. So keep your eyes in a neutral position, looking right there at your kneecaps. 5, shoulders melt down your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Beautiful work here. Now we're coming into a chest press with a crunch. So ab curl up as you chest press and lower. Elbows come wide. Press it up to the sky. Elbows lower down. I want you to send your low back into your mat and squeeze your ribs down towards your hips, keeping your chin neutral. I should be able to fit an apple between your chin and your chest. Now take your focus to your chest. Think about hugging something nice and strong as you push up and lowering down with control. So think about opening out. Something is resisting against your palms as you squeeze up, but try and open out and hug around something and squeeze back down to the mat. So squeezing up with your core and your chest. You've got 5. Here we go for 4. Nice and strong. For 3, sending up to the sky. For 2, you've got this. Find your breath. Inhale, exhale, and 1. Hold it up. Pulsing. 5, 4, towards the sky. 3, 2, 1, open out into a chest fly, squeezing up. Same thing here, think about hugging a beach ball. Squeeze it up, something's resisting against your palms as you open up to the sky and open down. So resisting up, resisting down, beautiful. Nice and strong crunch, nice and strong through your chest. You've got 5. Hugging around that beach ball, you've got 4. Something resists against your palms. 4, 3, even if you don't have weights here, you can find that mind-muscle connection. 4, 2. And on 1, squeeze it up, lower down towards your mat. Weights go away. We're gonna come into our triceps. We have just a few more movements left, and I think we might just make it. Hands come behind you. Palms, fingers facing towards you. Plant your heels in your mat. Squeeze your glutes up towards the sky. Drop it down, squeeze up. Tap into those triceps. Here we go. Squeeze up, drop it down, and up. Keep that core flex. Try to see if you can keep everything strong and tall through your chest. Squeeze tall and lower. You've got 5. Good work. For 4, full range. For 3, keep your core flex, keep those heels and your palms pressing to the mat. For 2, squeeze it up, pulse on 1. 5, 4, 3, get even lower. 2, full range on 1. Oh, you thought we were done, didn't you? Squeeze it down, raise up. We're gonna use every last drop of juice that we can from these mics today. Squeezing up for 5. Good work. For 4, keep those shoulders peeled away from your ears. 2, for 3, 2, I don't know, 1. Let's do 1 more for good luck, shall we? For good measure, squeeze it up. Whew, give yourself a second, pulse it down. 5, 4, elbows push out straight behind you. 3, 2, hold it down on 1, hold it, you've got this. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, release, come into your final push-ups of the day. We're doing 10 here, and any way that you can, find any 10 push-ups on your knees, on your toes, do what you gotta do. If you are on your knees, make sure you squeeze your hips down to be in line with your knees and your shoulders. There we go. Tap your toes out if you can. You've got 10. Squeeze up. You've got 9. Keep your elbows in tight. There we go. 8. I'm dropping down to my knees. My shoulders are cooked. 7. There we go. 4, 6. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your elbows glued in. 5. Good work. Keep your core strong. 4. You guys are doing awesome today. Stick with me. We can do this. 3. Pop up onto your toes. If you can, I'm joining you up here on your toes. 4, 2. Squeeze it down. And 1. Squeeze it all the way up. Oh, knees come to your mat. Stretch it out. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing work, you guys. I hope your shoulders are burning and your arms, your chest, your everything is burning as much as mine are right now. Let's go ahead and take a second, stretch out. Arms come behind you, clasp your hands, stretch out through your chest, let your head drop forward. Inhale here and exhale. Find yourself in a seated position on your mat. Here comes our favorite part of the workout. Also, I don't know about you, but my glutes are still sore from yesterday. But take an inhale, one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. Sip like a straw, get some more air. Hold at the top. Exhale. Holding your breath at the bottom. Beautiful work. Inhale. Exhale. Longest exhale of the day. We are now well into our 3rd week of this program. I hope you guys develop more and more love for yourself every day you show up. I hope you remember that you do not need to do anything to have a good body. Every day you show up for yourself, whether you're working out, you're fulfilling your dreams, your hopes, your responsibilities, you are showing up for a version of you that is already powerful, for a version of you that is already good. You don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to look a different way. You don't have to wait to lose a few pounds or strengthen up in any way to be good, powerful, a force of nature, worthy of respect, worthy of admiration. There's nothing you need to wait on. You are already there. You are already a version of you that younger you would be so proud of. Continue your breaths, deepening each time. One more, inhale, and exhale. Go ahead and open up your eyes, return to this moment with me. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you.